This is going to be like a watershed moment in gaming, and it's a free-to-play game that costs £60. It's got free-to-play game mechanics, but it costs £60, guys. And if they f*** us over with this, and we accept this, and we buy this, and we buy the crates for this, gaming is totally and utterly ruined, guys. Basically, complete and utter 100% pay to win. It has no place at all in modern gaming. It's ruining the gaming industry, and the people behind this aren't fucking gamers. They have hijacked the gaming industry to make themselves excessively rich on the backs of fucking idiot gamers who are stupid enough to not see past all of this shit and will go out and buy it. Honestly, if you've got an ounce of credibility in you, you'll refund this fucking game and send a strong message to the gaming industry. Say, no, we aren't fucking taking this anymore. It's so sad that these greedy fuckers have got balls big enough to be able to do this. I don't know how they fucking dare. Let's just hope over the next few weeks we see that people have stood up for gaming. If you love gaming, you should hate this. It was 2017 when I reviewed this, guys, and I've just watched my review back there, and I can hear in my voice how sad I am of what I'm actually witnessing and how scared I am that the gaming industry is screwed, because at that point I could feel that I was at a crossroads with the gaming industry, that game could have absolutely ruined everything, and I still maintain that if Electronic Arts had got away with it, and mark my words, they tried to, if they had got away with that, I don't think we would have had half the good games that we've had since then. Not that we've had a lot of them, but I think games would have been way worse than what they are now. They'd have been chocked full of microtransactions, loot crates, and worst of all, pay to win. And thankfully, Electronic Arts did not get away with it. We gamers stopped it. And luckily, there's people like me who have a platform and a voice where a lot of people listen to, and I will call out bad business when I see it. Not like a lot of these other YouTubers who just take the bribes, take the money, and will just say anything. They're not gamers. They're just shills. They just want money, and they'll say anything to get money. They'd sell their own fucking grandma for money. But I won't, and a lot of people like me won't as well. And so thank goodness for people like us proper gamers, guys, because we stood our ground with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and we just said, no, don't buy it, and if you have bought it, just refund it. Now, I haven't played it since, pretty much. I haven't played it since. I only got it back again when I subscribed to Origin Access so that I could get early access to some of their big game reviews, because they don't send me codes. So the only way I could actually get 2 or 3 days early into a game was to actually have the Origin Access, which has been fantastic for me and my channel, because it's given me early access to games like Star Wars, the last Star Wars game that came out, Need for Speed, and any other EA game that gets launched, I get early access to it. So it's great, and I don't have to buy the game. I've been playing it all day today, reinstalled the thing, and I've been playing it all day today. And the game has completely and utterly changed since I reviewed it in 2017. I mean, obviously the basic game's still there, but the way the game works has changed totally, completely. Every single shred of pay to win has been removed from the game, rightly so. Star cards have been totally redone. There's no kind of huge advantage anymore to people. There's been a lot of new cards brought into the game, and they are very easy to get. So everybody, even if you're just starting off from the beginning, you're not going to be at a huge disadvantage anymore like you were in 2017. People with huge disposable incomes now can't get anywhere in the game. It must be frustrating for them. Good. All the stuff that's in this game, and let me say, I reckon since I reviewed it, there's been even more stuff than was in the base game when I reviewed it added to this game. It's over twice the size of what it used to be. It's massive. I've never seen so much content in a game for a long, long time. And the great news I have for you guys, all the cool stuff, all the good stuff, like the hero classes, like, I don't know, Luke Skywalker, your favourites, you know, like Rey, they are pretty much available to everybody. You no longer have to unlock them for 15,000 credits or whatever the hell it was. It's like they're there. They're there. You've got access to the lot of them. I went into a game and I saw a whole load of new heroes that I'd never even seen before in the game. And they were all available to me. And it was just simple. Just get a few kills and you can just access them straight away. Bring them into the battle. And it is great fun. There's new maps as well, guys. And some really good maps. There's new game modes. There's a ton of new game modes, guys. And I mean that. There's a lot of new game modes. It has co-op maps. Lots of co-op maps. It has new multiplayer stuff. Like new multiplayer game modes. This Supremacy thing that's just come in, which is great fun. I've been playing that pretty much most of the day. It's basically like capture and hold. But when you win the capture and hold, you then get to go into little drop ships and fly into the enemy main capital ship, where you have to blow it up by seizing a series of objectives in there. And it's frantic fighting, especially if you're a defender. And if you manage to defend your ship, the game starts again from back down on the planet where you're doing the capture and hold. It's like a big giant tug of war thing where you get to almost oblivion, but then you can pull yourself back and then win it again. It's just a brilliant game mode. And I have to say, guys, I'm having great fun playing this now. And I'm going to tell you something. This game is now worth a buy. It is now worth buying for the price that it is. It still has a crap single-player campaign, but it also has an instant action mode, which people who don't like multiplayer might be interested in. It's basically a bot match and highly customizable as well. You can bring your bots into any match, any kind of game mode that you want, and you can set out how many they are and the difficulty of them. And can I just say, the AI, of course you can say it's your channel, but the AI is good. I got my ass kicked a few times. It's pretty good, the AI, and you can tweak them as well. So Electronic Arts have added a shit ton of really good content to this game. They didn't have to. They could have just written the whole thing off and says, oh, we're being caught, we're being found out, it. Let's release another game and just not do all these things. You know, we got caught with our hand in the cookie jar. But they haven't. What they've done is they've said, right, oh, we are Satan, but we're going to prove to you that, you know, we can make a good game. And they've gone back to the drawing board and they've listened to their fans, mostly anyway, and they have removed all the bad shit from this game. All of it. And they have added some good shit to the game. Some fun stuff. And when you buy this now and go in, you're not at a big disadvantage and you have access to pretty much everything. The only microtransactions in the game are purely cosmetics, emotes and stuff like that, which I don't give a shit about, to be honest with you. There's no more op star cards like there was in the original. You literally can get as much money as you want, throw it at this game, and it won't make a single iota of difference to your actual character in the sense of performance. So, well done, Electronic Arts. I never thought I'd say well done, Electronic Arts, but I'm gonna say well done, Electronic Arts. It's hard. I'm finding it really hard to say this as somebody who has absolutely despised what Electronic Arts have done to the gaming industry. And I still don't like Electronic Arts because what you're doing in FIFA and other games is absolutely disgusting. You need to go back to your roots of when you used to be a really good publisher. I don't trust them still. In order for them to win my trust back, they have to keep this up with the next games that they release. And the game after that, and the game after that. They've got to get back to creating really good games. Then they'll get all the gamers back on their side. And that is, I think, what they should do. They should get rid of all the people that are only interested in monetizing. They should get rid of them people. They should get some solid gamers working for them. People who are passionate about games, who want to make games great again, because that's what we want to do. We want games to be great again. I mean, when you look back to Star Wars Battlefront from, I think, was it 2005? 2015, I think. Oh, I can't remember. Years just go by and I think it was 2005. They still haven't got that galactic conquest mode in this. They have a similar mode in where you can go onto the motherships and the dropships, but it's a scripted event. In the original, you could jump in a ship and fly into the hangar of a capital ship and start attacking from within. It was like Risk. You know, it was like a Risk strategy game. And it was just fantastic. And you could play that in co-op as well. And It was very ambitious. It didn't always work well, but it was a fantastic game mode, and I would love to see that come into Star Wars Battlefront 2. But anyway, guys, it's had loads of free updates, this, and these updates that I'm talking about are completely free. If you have the game and you bought it back in 2017, if you log in now, wipe the dust off it, you will get this huge free download for it. And it adds all these new game modes and maps, and hey, I've never played it since, and I still held my own. I still did well, and I've had a ton of fun. So I'm not going to just jump on the hating bandwagon and just say, oh, it's Electronic Arts, no way. I'm going to call it for what it is. It's worth a buy. It's a good game. I'm not taking me 2017 review down. I'm leaving it up as a reminder of what went on. These horrible tactics from the likes of Electronic Arts. I don't think we should forget what they tried to do. But you know, forgive, yes, but they need to now earn the respect of gamers. Respect is earned. It's not an entitlement. You have to earn that. And this game, what you've done to it does not earn that respect, but it's a step in the right direction. Keep it up, Electronic Arts. Honestly, keep it up. I'm going to go and check out Battlefield 5 next, because I hear that's had a lot of love as well, and I haven't played that for a long time. So I'm going to do a similar video on that and see how that one plays out. But in the meantime, all I'm going to say is Star Wars Battlefront 2 is now worth a buy. Bloody hell, I never thought I'd ever say that.